What's up, everybody? We gotta be quiet because we are on a nature hike. We're gonna do some motorcycle fishing, but if you couldn't tell by the title of the video, we are in the Black Hills of South Dakota. I'm gonna show you guys the ride here, just blazing across the plains of the United States. As soon as you guys are done seeing our trip out here, I am going to share with you guys 3 things that I think people need to know about Sturgis, because that's the reason we came out here, and I just feel like people don't really appreciate it for what it is. They're too focused on the rally aspect and not necessarily everything else there is to enjoy. So you guys check that out, and then when you come back, we'll be here. Alright, we got a couple casts in, but we're going to walk down the trail a little bit because there's lots of moss in the water here, and it's getting caught on the lure, making it basically useless. So I think the number one underlooked thing about Sturgis is just the amount of roads and stuff there are to ride out here. People, come out here, Interstate 90 from Rapid City to Spearfish to Sturgis. There's little blips of roads there, here and there, but there's so much more than that. There's all those main roads, and it's just like the road that I took here, which was old Highway 40 out of Rapid City, is just a beautiful road. And I mean, there was so much wildlife, and you never hear anybody talk about that. And when people talk about Sturgis, they talk about all the crazy things and the drinking and the booze and the boobs and all the stuff, but they don't talk about how amazing the riding is, and just the Black Hills and the mountains and just this, just off the side of the road. So it's freaking gorgeous out here. That's what people should be focused on, and I think that's the biggest thing that people overlook. Did I say underlooked earlier? I don't know what that means. I think we're getting to a good spot here. So, all right, that spot was a little better, but still a little bit mucky. So we're gonna keep going here. All right, the number 2 thing that's overlooked at Sturgis is that Sturgis is really just, I don't know, has nothing to do with the Black Hills at all. I mean, there's a couple roads that run out from Sturgis, but really Rapid City is kind of the best place to go do anything. That's how I got to here, is took Old 40 out of Rapid City, and that brings me here. Sturgis has got a couple roads, but Rapid City is kind of like the epicenter. You can get to Mount Rushmore, you can get to Crazy Horse, you can get to Sturgis without taking Interstate 90. You can take pretty much, you can get anywhere just from Rapid City. So the focus on Sturgis is really just about the name. Even most of the people, I would say, who are going to Sturgis are probably staying in Rapid City. There's huge pop-up campgrounds and, trailers. Most people trailer their bike here. Come on, get real. I rode my bike here. I don't even have a Harley. So, yeah, Rapid City, not Sturgis. It's Sturgis Rally, Sturgis Bike Rally, but really Rapid City is where you're going to be focused at. The last thing that I think is overlooked out here at Sturgis that people don't realize, and that is that the weather is kind of crazy. I mean, it was 104 degrees coming across the grasslands between Wall and Sturgis or Rapid City yesterday. And even in Rapid City, it can get pretty warm. But as you travel to different places, you're actually changing elevation more than you realize, like up to like 6,000 feet almost, so 7,000 feet on some of the hikes. And the temperature changes dramatically. And even not just the temperature change as far as changing in elevation, but the weather. Like I said, it was 104 yesterday in Rapid City, and then today they're predicting that it's going to be 65, 66 is what the high is today. So, whoa, that's huge. So be prepared for that. We're going to keep on doing some fishing and loving this beautiful scenery. So there's a little guy out there. He chased after my lure a couple times, but I think it may be a little bit too big for him. I'm gonna try a couple more casts, and then we're gonna move on. We don't have too much time here. We gotta get back. We got all of the Black Hills to try to check out today. So a lady just passed, a local here, and I got some bonus local tips, which that was unexpected. And also that August, rattlesnakes are having their little babies apparently, and that the little babies are poisonous as well. So I knew there was rattlesnakes out here, but she said just to be careful because they don't necessarily always rattle. So that is a very solid tip because no one's trying to die. I just got a lot of bites. They're tiny guys, but a fish is a fish. We could always lie about how big it was. A couple of bites. I think the guys were just too small, but it's getting pretty dark. So I think it's like 40 minutes back is the quickest way to get back. So we're gonna get things packed up, get back to the hotel. We don't have service out here, so I don't know if the other guys are trying to do something or not, but I got up early and enjoyed myself. So I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do today. There's so much out here that you're never gonna be able to see it all in one day. So there's kind of some storm clouds rolling in, and it's kind of been how it's looking since we got here. A little storm here, a little storm there. So I'm probably gonna start heading back. I really wanted to catch a fish this morning, but we still got a little bit more time here. I got the fishing license. I went fishing in South Dakota. No trout yet, but I don't know. There's a lot to see. Like I said, I think we're gonna maybe check out Custer Park. I mean, we're gonna do the typical stuff. We're gonna ride the Needles Highway and Mount Rushmore and Crazy Horse and the typical stuff that people see when they come to Sturgis. But we also want to kind of check out some stuff like this, and I'm not going to share it with you, but the nice local lady that I spoke to gave me a couple tips of some places to go, so we're going to try to check those out if I can retain the information until I get back home and tell my wife, because otherwise I'll forget. So yeah, I'll probably do a montage here at the end of the video sharing all of that stuff with you. But that'll be the outro. So until next time, everybody.
Sir, please
Yes.
tell us how you're enjoying the ride thus far.
Well, when the mushrooms kicked in, it really got cool. Other than that, it's been boring.
Okay, great.